Hey guys, it's Chris. Welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a pretty bright look, kind of like a summer sunset kind of look, with the yellow going into the orange, blending into the orange. We did a pretty light lip because we want the attention to be on our eyes, and yeah, everything is pretty simple. So if you guys would like to see how I got this done, please keep on watching. Okay, so first we're gonna start with MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and we're gonna use that as our base on our lid. Okay, now since we're gonna use light colors, I'm gonna put on a white base right below that, right on top of that, I'd rather. So I'm gonna use my NYX Milk pencil. I depotted them, and we're gonna place this on the lid, just the lid. So we're going to take our INGLOT color, and we're going to place this on the first half of our eye. Once you get something like this, for the orange, I am going to use a blush. Now I'm going to use my Coastal Scents Blush 2 palette, and I'm going to take the orange, if I can open it, the orange shade, which is this one right here, and we're going to use that on the other half of our eye. So the same brush, you just flip it around, and we're going to go in with the orange. First you want to place it down first, and then we're going to blend out. Then once you get to this part, you flip it back to the yellow part, and you just wiggle back and forth so you can get a nice blend right here between the two colors. Go back to the orange and add a little more. Okay, so now that we have both our eyes looking the same, we're gonna blend this out. And first I am going to take MAC's Soft Brown, which looks like this, and we're gonna place this on the crease right where that orange ends. to go in with my Coastal Scents. I made this palette, and I'm gonna use this color here. I'll write the name down below because I don't really remember what the name is, but it's comparable to Brown Script from MAC. And we're just gonna take a little bit and we're gonna place that right on the crease. And we're only gonna keep this on the crease. We don't want to take it above the crease, and my battery's gonna die. Now we're gonna go back with the soft brown, no product on this brush, whatever you have left, and you're just gonna blend out the edges. Okay, now for a highlight shade, I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Brulee. And I'm just going to place this right under my eyebrow. And do our liner. And we're going to use my favorite, the INGLOT number 77. And yeah. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go in with our mascara to prepare them for lashes. Alright guys, so now for the face, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and cover this up, and for that I'm using Revlon Photo Ready Concealer in the color medium. Now I just like to tap it on top of stuff that I want to cover up, and then with my finger I like to blend it out. And then once we have that somewhat covered up, I like to go in with my BB cream, the Garnier, and we're just going to apply that all over the face. Now when you get to the part where the concealer was, you want to tap that, because if you buff it in, you'll be moving the concealer that you just put there. So you just want to tap that part, blend it all out. I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows. And I'm just pretty much gonna speed you guys through this, okay? Go in with my Benefit Erase Paste in the color Fair, and I'm just gonna lightly place this right under my eye. Okay guys, so now that that is dry, blend it out. I'm gonna go in with MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NC30. And we are just going to place that right then I'm gonna take MAC's Prep and Prime in Bright Forecast, which is the peachy one. And I'm gonna place this right here where I get that curve. This time I'm gonna use my NYC translucent powder, and I have it in one of these jars because the one that it came in, it broke. So you want to take a little bit and then you want to tap so you don't have that much. So the rest of my face, my COVERGIRL powder, bronzer, I'm gonna use my favorite, the NYC bronzing powder in Sunny, and we're just gonna bronze our face with this. Now to contour, I'll be using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. Oh, I love the way this smells. Okay, and we're just gonna lightly contour with this. Okay, now for blush, I'm gonna use again that Blush 2 palette from Coastal Scents, and I am going to use this pinky mixed with these two together. We're gonna go and do our bottom lash line, and I am going to take my MAC Soft Brown, and I'm going to run that right under my bottom lash line. And then I'm gonna go back with that blending brush, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of that brick brown, this one, just a tiny bit, and I'm just gonna run that also. So now that I have this, I'm gonna go in with my Perversion pencil, and I'm just gonna rim my waterline. Okay, so now we're gonna go with our Mary Luminizer. We're gonna highlight right under our brow. Okay, we're gonna do our inner corners just to open that up a little more. And our cheeks. Now you want to do this on the highest point of your cheek. Now for lips, since we want the attention to go to our eyes, I'm just gonna go in with a pinky nude, and I'm going to use NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Istanbul. And before that, I am going to put a little bit of chapstick, because this is a soft matte, but it could dry out your lips, and I don't like that feeling. So run a little bit of that on your lips, and then run this right on top. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any ideas of what you guys would like to see me do, please leave them in the comments down below. I am trying to do more bright looks before the summer is over. So if you guys would like to see any of that, or if you guys have any ideas, like I said, just leave them in the comments down below. And yeah, thanks so much for watching guys. Until next time, bye.